Right. Okay. So, what was the topic we are dealing with?
Coal, petroleum, and we completed our petroleum.
Acha, we completed petroleum. So, coal and petroleum is done. Now, last and final one, just we are going to discuss about some renewable types of energies, inexhaustible sources. Okay, today we last topic I said yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay, then. So, right. I think in the last class we have completed this topic, uses of petroleum.
Yes, we completed.
We completed uses of petroleum. So, today we go to the next topic. This is the last and final topic of this chapter. With this we complete this chapter. Okay. So, today we discuss about the renewable energy sources. Means what? The sources which cannot be exhausted, over a period of time, even how much you can use, that is called as renewable energy resources. And here generally renewable sources of energies are okay, plenty of amount of energy is there in the nature. If we can utilize that, so that will be very helpful to us, like in reducing the usage of coal and petroleum like exhaustible resources. And also when you compare about the pollutants released by the exhaustible resources, so these are considered as a clean fuels. Okay. So, here you can see renewable energy often referred as a clean energy. Which energy that is? Which type of energy? Clean. Okay. Clean energy means what? No pollutants will be released. Even if the pollutants release also, the amount of pollutant released will be very less when comparatively, okay, exhaustible sources, right? Comes from the natural sources. This is one more important thing. Okay, this is a renewable source of energy. Water. These are the clean energy, and they come from water, natural sources. Okay, and here these sources of energy include examples here: solar energy, wind energy, geothermal energy, and hydroelectric power. So, these are the some of the examples: solar energy, wind energy, thermal energy, and hydroelectric power. Okay. So, today we are going to discuss, our main topic is solar energy. First we discuss about the solar energy, and we just briefly we okay, introduce the wind energy and geothermal energy. Okay. So, take the screenshot of this one, right?
Yes.
Right. So, first now let us see the solar energy. What is mean the solar energy?
Solar energy means the rays coming from the sun.
The energy that comes from the sun. So, from the sun the energy comes in the form of light, in the form of radiations, right. These radiations can be converted into different forms of energy. And sunlight is the main source of energy for the living organisms, right. You know that plants prepare their food in presence of sunlight by using the carbon dioxide and water. Okay, this process is called photosynthesis. Yes, and we to get some part of energy from the sun only. Okay, so here your sun energy. Okay, sun rays plays a very important role in our human life, not only human, all type of living organisms, right. So, sun has a lot of energy. Okay, in the sun chemical reactions will be taking place, a large amount of heat is liberated, okay, in the form of radiation, right. And those radiations, see, it is some crores of years onwards the sun radiations are coming to the earth, and next some crores years also the energy will reach come to the earth, yes or no. And how much you can use it, so there is no a question of completion of that energy. Is this clear? And what is the energy we are using throughout the world? Throughout the world, 1 year, how much energy we are using? That all energy, okay, if you take that all energy, if you add, that energy is equal to the just the energy given by the sun in 1 hour. Very, very important point is here. Okay, what the sun energy is falling on the earth, so total energy of for 1 hour, if we could able to convert into electrical energy or some other energy, then that energy is sufficient, only 1 hour, 1 hour of sun energy if we take and we could able to convert into electrical energy, then that energy is sufficient to run this world for 1 year. That much energy is present in the sun. Is this clear to you? So here you see here, the potential for the sun to supply our power needs is huge, considering the fact that enough energy to meet the planet's power needs for an entire year reaches the earth from the sun in just 1 hour. See, this is very, very important. Consider the fact, this is a fact, it's not like okay, guessing or imagination, it's a fact that enough energy to meet the planet's power needs for entire year. So whatever the electrical energy we are using throughout the world, not in one city, not in your village, not in our village, not in your city, not in my city, okay, not that state, this state, not India, all the countries, throughout the world, what is the energy, okay, power we are required, okay, for 1 year, that total 1 year power we can get only 1 hour of from the sun rays. Is this clear to you? So the power needs to entire year reaches the earth from the sun is in just 1 hour. If you could able to convert, if you, this is most important, if you could able to convert, if you could able to convert our okay total sun energy which is falling on the earth into electrical energy for 1 hour only, that can meet the okay power usage throughout the world for 1 year. So that much power is there, okay, in the sunlight. Is this clear to you? However, the challenges has remained, always remained how harness okay, and use of vast potential. But still the science and technology is not developed in such a way that can we convert the total energy of sun into the electrical energy, and and the cost, okay, the cost of the solar panels, you know about the solar panels which we can use to convert the light energy into electrical energy, those solar panels are very, very costly now at present. So that's what this energy becomes costlier. We currently use the solar energy to heat okay, buildings, warm water, and power other devices. So now we are using, now also we have started using the solar energy converting into electrical energy, and by using electric energy we are converting into the heat energy. So like this some process we are going on, okay, and the power collected using the solar or photovoltaic cells made from silicon or other materials, okay. So here see photovoltaic cell, very important, PV, photovoltaic cell, the meaning is what? Photovoltaic cell. Photo means what? What is meant by the photo? What is the photo? No, photo means what? Light. What is the meaning of photo? So in the science the meaning of photo is light. Voltaic means what? Voltage. You know voltage? Voltage means which you can take from the cell, energy, power, okay, electrical energy. Okay, cell, okay, the cell means what? A device which converts light energy into electrical energy. A device which converts light energy into electrical energy is called as a photovoltaic cells, and these photovoltaic cells are generally made from the silicon, okay, made from what? Silicon, from silicon, and some other metals also used, okay. How this photovoltaic cell works, I'll explain you. So now you see the picture here. So here you see the picture here. So this is the sun. So here it is the sun, and from the powerful sun rays are falling here, and where they are falling? They are falling on the solar panels. So this is called the solar panel. What it is? Solar panel. So from this solar panel, okay, photovoltaic cells are there. These are the photovoltaic cells. So they convert okay, light energy into electrical energy. So they convert what? Light energy into electrical energy. So this electrical energy is used to run the motor, and here this motor used to take the water from the underground. Generally we use the bore water, no bore. So for bore we are using the electric motors we are using. Here also they are using electric motor, but not our conventional electricity, but here the electricity is used which is taken from the solar panels. The solar panels, what's happening? The sunlight is converting into the electrical energy. So like this, this electricity is used to okay, take the water from the underground, and this is overhead tank. So now water is storing here like this. Is this clear to you? So this is the working of solar panel, one example. Okay, so take the screenshot of this one. Right now, yeah, so in the previous slides we were discussing about the photovoltaic cells, no? Photovoltaic cell means what? Photo means what I said, light, because see, photosynthesis, photo means what? Light. Synthesis means what? Preparation. So plants prepare their food in presence of light. That's what the name is given for that process is called photosynthesis. You know, no? Plants prepare their food okay, in the presence of sunlight. That process is called what? Photosynthesis. Why the name photosynthesis is given? Because photo means light, synthesis means what? Preparation. So plants prepare their food okay, in presence of sunlight. So that's what it is called as a photosynthesis. Clear to you? Right. So now see here. Now these cells, I was discussing about the photovoltaic cells. So these cells transform sunlight into electricity. So what they are doing? They are converting the okay, solar panel from the sunlight, from where, so for example, sun is there, you think this is the sun. Okay, so the sun rays are falling on it. So sun rays are converting into the electricity and can power anything from smallest garden light to entire neighborhood. So by using that you can okay, use a small bulb to entire neighborhood. Okay, so that a small colony also we can run by using this okay, electricity which is generated from the sunlight. Okay, rooftop panels can be provide power to home. So see here like this rooftop. So one okay, house is there, you think at the top of the tower. So we are using like rooftop okay, solar panels. And while community projects and solar farms that use mirrors to concentrate the sunlight can create the large energy supplies. But of course here at home we can use the solar panels, but when you come to the longer process, then we can use some mirrors also to this one. Okay. So as well as being the renewable solar power energy systems can also be clean energy sources. This is a very important clean energy sources since they don't produce air pollutants or greenhouse gases. The most important point is this one here. Okay, so here this is the renewable source, means what? How much you want to use, you can use it. Okay, here this is not going to be completed. Okay, and second thing is that it is a clean energy source, means what? Here no pollutants will be released. It's not making the earth pollutant, or it's not making the greenhouse effect, means what? The temperature is not increasing on the earth. Is this clear to you? So see, this is a rough picture. So this is the solar panels. From the solar panels it is converting into the, so here electricity, and then this electricity is used for here, for TV we are using here okay, so different items we are using. So this is the functioning of solar energy. Okay, so take the screenshot of this one also. Right. Okay, now next one is wind power. What is wind power?
The energy is
Wind. How can you utilize this wind power?
Sir,
How can you use this wind as a power?
in
How can you use the wind as a power? How? So here what happens? We construct the very big okay, windmills. What it is called? Windmill. Okay, so windmill. So this windmill is very tall. Okay, it is nearly 25 to 30 floors building or above. Such a tall structures will be, okay, such a tall, okay, pole will be taken like this. Okay, a very big pole will be taken like this. Is this clear to you? And to this very big, okay, fan like what wings like this they'll arrange here. Okay, so like this. And these generally we know why they put very so much high, because at as you move high above the earth surface, the power of wind will be more. The power of wind will be more. Near the earth surface the speed of the wind is less, but if you go to the height, so the power of the wind will be more, the speed of the wind will be more. So that's what did you see this windmill anywhere? Not in the books or this one, really did you see? So these are the very tall, okay, poles will be there. To this they will, these are in the windmills. So then what happens at the very height the wind will blow with more power, more energy, more faster. So then what happens it will rotate these mills. Okay, so these wings are there, no? So these wings will be rotated. Okay, so when they are rotating, that is converted. Okay, here some device will be there. Okay, so what happens generally in the olden days it is used to just to pump the water, to take out the water. As it is moving like this, what happens here? So that will be, there will be one rod and this will be moving like up and down. Okay, so like a hand pump, you know, hand pump like water bore pump. So like this hand pump it used to work. Nowadays they are converting this into electrical energy also. Nowadays the windmills are using to convert the electrical energy, because here this rotation, whatever this wings, the fan is rotating, these blades are rotating. So this comes under the mechanical energy. What it comes under? Mechanical energy. Mechanical energy means what? Whichever it is moving, okay, that comes under the mechanical energy. So here this mechanical energy used to rotate the turbines. There will be a turbines there. So they rotate the turbines. And in the turbines the generators, okay, so they generate the electricity. So in this way electrical energy will be, okay, produced from this one. So wind energy describes the process by which wind is used to generate the electricity. Wind power. So wind is okay, power means generate electricity. So the wind is used wind energy is using to generate the electricity. So wind turbines convert kinetic energy in the wind into mechanical energy. So kinetic energy means what? The motion, the energy created by the motion is called as a kinetic energy. So this wind, when it is moving, it possesses kinetic energy. You will learn in the higher classes. There are two types of energies are there, called kinetic energy and potential energy. Okay, so this potential energy means what? The energy possessed by the body due to its state or position, due to shape or position is called as a potential energy. And kinetic energy means what? The energy possessed by the body by virtue of its motion is called kinetic energy. So when the wind is moving, so it possesses a kinetic energy. This kinetic energy creates a motion in the wind. So the meaning is what? Wind energy is converting into mechanical energy. Okay, now there is a generator that converts mechanical power into electricity. So here what's happening? The kinetic energy, first kinetic energy is converting into a mechanical energy, and mechanical energy is converting into the electrical energy. So like this energy can be converted from one form to other form. And mechanical power can also be utilized directly for specific tasks such as pumping of water. I told you know, in the olden days they can also be used to pumping of water to take out the water, okay, from underground. So we can use these windmills to pump the water, means to take the water from the underground, or also to generate electricity. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So here you can see generator converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. So here there will be a generator which converts the mechanical energy into electrical energy. Cable carries electricity to the transmission line. Now therefrom lines, okay, wires will be kept, and these wires will be, okay, carrying the electricity to the transmission line. Computer system controls the direction of blades. Okay, so this is about the wind power. Okay, so where we use this, what are the advantages of wind power? Wind power is cost effective, means once if you put this one, so now need not to apply any, to run anything we need to pour the petrol, we need to put the diesel, something to run, but here you need not to run anything, just wind. So wind, when it blow the wind, when wind, okay, flows, so what happens, it will be rotated, so we need not to give any input. Okay, and it is clean fuel source, so see here it is very clean, we are not using anything here, only wind, with the help of wind we are rotating this one, so it's a clean. Wind is domestic source of energy, so here important thing is that domestic source, means what, by using this one we cannot produce a large amount of okay, energy at a time, okay, little amount of energies can be produced, and it is sustainable. So these are the, okay, advantages of the wind power. Okay, is this clear? Wind power, any doubt? Right, okay, then take the screenshot of this one. Okay, so now the last and final topic we discussed, that is about the geothermal energy. Do you know what is the geothermal energy? So geo, here this geothermal energy we divide into three parts. Okay, one is called geo, second one is called thermal, and third one is called energy. Okay, now let us see the meaning of one by one. I already said you what is the meaning of geo. Geography. What is the geography? Do you have a geography in the social? Geo means earth, already we discussed, geo means earth. And what is the meaning of thermal? Thermal, thermometer. Thermal means what? Heat. Okay, so heat. So here the heat energy which is present inside the earth, under the earth, okay, the deeper part of the earth, already we discussed in the coal and petroleum. When the, okay, plants, that forest are okay, buried under the earth, the soil will be covered up this one. So under water pans, under high temperature and high pressure will be there. So due to high temperature and pressure, they will be converted into coal and petroleum. We discussed already. So under, as they are going inside water pans, the temperature and pressure will be increases. Yes. So geothermal energy means what? Inside the earth, there is a lot of heat energy is there. You know, I think about the lava, magma. Did you listen these words? Do you know the volcano? Volcanoes? What are the volcanoes? So you see here, when you go in, when you dig the earth inside, then what happens, the temperature will be gradually increases. Okay, as you go into the earth, the temperature will be increases. And if you go into the core level, means very inside, then what happens, inside a very lot of temperature is there. More than 4000 degrees Celsius of temperature is present inside the earth. How much? 4000. Okay, more than 4000 degrees Celsius of temperature is there. Under that stage, under 4000 degrees Celsius temperature, almost all the metals also melt, and they are present in the form of liquid state. How they are present? liquid state. So the metals or melts, okay, that melts and it will be in the molten state. That is called as a lava. What it is called? Lava, magma. Okay, like this substance are present inside the earth. So inside a very high temperature, greater than 4000 degrees Celsius. Okay, so how many degrees Celsius? 4000 degrees Celsius. At 100 degrees Celsius only the water will boil, you know that. Okay, at 100 degrees Celsius water will boil. But what is the temperature inside the earth? 4000 degrees Celsius. Yes or no? So it's a very high temperature. So now this temperature is used to convert into electricity. Okay, this energy is used, this heat energy which is present inside the earth, okay, is used to convert into the electricity. So this energy is called geothermal energy. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So in this what happens? For example, you think this is the earth surface, okay, and if you go deeper part, here a very high temperature is there. Here all molten liquids are there. What are there? Molten is water in liquid state. Okay, here the temperature is 4000 degrees Celsius. How much it is? 4000 degrees Celsius. So what they do is, here from the top, what they do, they pump the water with pressure inside. What they do? They pump the water with the pressure inside. So water will go. When the water will go, due to the temperature, what happens? Water will be converted into the steam. What happens inside the water? Water will be converted into the steam. Okay, so that steam is taken from here somewhere. Okay, and this steam is used to rotate the turbines. Okay, turbines, and this generate the electricity. This generate what? Electricity. Is this clear to you? Yes or no? Okay, so hot water is pumped from deep underground through a well under high pressure. So see here, the water is pumped under a high pressure. When the water reaches the surface, the pressure is dropped, okay, which causes the water to turn into the steam. See here, which causes the water turn into the steam. Water will be converted into the steam. This steam is used to rotate the turbines. What happens? That steam is used to rotate the turbines, and these turbines generate the electricity. What happens? The turbines generate the electricity. So very simple. So first water is sent into the earth, and there water will be converted into steam, and this steam is used to rotate the turbines. In the turbines, okay, they generate the electricity. So electricity will be generated like this. So geothermal energy is considered as environmental friendly. Environmental friendly means what? Which is not causing any pollution. So that is called environmental friendly. Is this clear to you? Yes, Avinash, where are you? Are you there? So here you see, here hot water, okay, is pumped from here, so it will be converted into the steam, and this steam is used to rotate the turbines, and this turbine generate the electricity, and this electricity is supplied to this one. Okay, so in this way geothermal power plants work. So underground a large amount of heat is there, inside as you go, so there will be more than 4000 degrees. Remember that at 100 degrees Celsius only water will boil and convert into steam, but here 4000. So it's a very high temperature. So water is pumped under pressure. So when it reaches there, then the pressure is reduced, and due to that heat, the water will be converted into steam, and that steam is ejected up, and this steam is used to rotate the turbines, and these turbines generate the electricity. So we get the electricity. So nothing we are using any pollutant chemicals here using, no pollutants, no chemicals, nothing is burning, only water. Okay, so hence this is also considered as a environmental friendly, okay, energy. So this is about the geothermal energy. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Take the screenshot of this one. Okay, So I think with this is done lesson. Yeah, okay. So with this lesson is done. So yeah, so with this the coal and petroleum chapter is done, right? So very important chapter. Once go through this coal and petroleum, and in the next coming chapter, the main topic for a test is this one only. Okay, every month first week will have a test. No, so in this test we conduct from the coal and petroleum. And I think you have all the screenshots. First you try to maintain the notes, write all important points in the notebook, read very perfectly. It's not only for your school purpose also, but it will be helpful. So many things are there once you see in your textbook. If you compare with this our IIT notes, so we have so much, nearly 50% is additional information is there, which will be useful for your main IIT. Is this clear to you? Don't just okay, the chapter is done, so I'll throw this book there. No, not like that. Okay, so you read at the each and every topic you read. If you have this chapter in the coal and petroleum in your class book, once you compare what is there in your textbook, what is here, what we taught. Okay, I explained so many things which are not there in the textbook. So many things. Many things are there which are not there in the textbook, and many things I explained in a very proper way, like with the slides, with the what do you say, flow charts, okay, with the neat diagrams, everything we discussed here, different types of the coals, how they are extracted, what are their uses, what are the different definitions, processes, so many things we discussed here, right? So this all are very important to you, not only now. So this all is not there in your textbook. These all are not there in your textbook. Okay. So this cracking process will be learning in the 12th standard. Okay. So and here also this about the solar panels. Much more you don't read. And what is this wind power, and what is this geothermal energy. So many things, Avinash. So see here we are explaining so many things which are not there in your textbook, but which will be helpful to you in the future, right? So that is the speciality of this IIT foundation. So all the whatever the materials are there, means whatever the this is there, screenshots are there, all nicely read, make one good notes, and whatever the bits are there, we practice that bits also from that material what is given to you. Okay, and you write that test next week. Is it okay? Right then. So with this we stop today, and the next class, what we have, the only one chapter is left. What is that chapter?
Synthetic fibers and plastics.
Synthetic fibers and plastics. That's a very small chapter. Hardly we can complete 2 or 3 classes. Okay. By the end of this month, we can complete that chapter. That's the last chapter, no? Right. So with this month we can complete that chapter. Okay. Right. Okay. Take break, and the next class will start after 10 minutes. Bye.